Chris Stapleton knows how to woo a woman, or at least how to impress his now wife, Morgane Stapleton. The couple, who have been married 17 years at this point, are not only partners in life but also on stage, helping out in each other's careers. Appearing for a talk with Dale Earnhardt Jr. for his Dale Jr. Download podcast recently, Chris, 46, gushed about his wife Morgane, 41, while revealing that he asked her out for the first time by inviting her to a songwriting session on a Friday night. Contrary to Nashville tradition, Chris Stapleton gushes about wife Morgane Stapleton. It was recently announced that Chris Stapleton, through his Travicker whiskey brand, is teaming up with JR Motorsports in their attempt to debut in the NASCAR Cup Series. AS Whiskey Riff reported the team, with Justin Allgaier as the driver and Greg Ives as the crew chief, will try to qualify for the 2025 Daytona 500 in the number 40 car, corresponding to the White Horse, Singer's Traveler whiskey brand, and its blend number 40 in the product. The country singer recently appeared on Dale Jr. Download podcast to talk about the collaboration and his music career, among many other things. At one point during the interview, Dale Jr. asked the Think I'm in Love with You's crooner about his wife, who also partners with him on stage and sings in all his records. Gushing about his songstress wife, Chris said, "I have a great partner in life. We raise kids together. We work together. We do everything together." The couple, who married in 2007, has 5 children: son Waylon, born in 2009, twin boys Macon and Samuel, born in 2019, their youngest son, born in 2019, whose name is unknown, and the couple's only daughter, Ada, born in 2010. Reminiscing about their courtship days, Chris shared that once he and Morgane were working at neighboring publishing companies, and she had a record deal back then which, though, ultimately didn't work out. Nevertheless, during their work, the Tennessee whiskey hitmaker would often pass Morgane in the hallways and, needless to say, was completely smitten by her. "We wrote at neighboring publishing companies," shared Chris before adding, "She had a record deal long before I did. That didn't work out as they do. We shared writer rooms, basically, with another publishing company, and we would pass each other in the hall. That was it." The singer revealed that during one such meeting, he asked her for a songwriting session at 8 o'clock at night on a Friday night, which is unusual for Nashville, as the work days usually follow the 9 to 5 format. "I asked her to a writing appointment at 8 o'clock at night on a Friday," revealed the star, as Dale Jr. asked whether that was intentional on his part. Beaming, the fire away singer responded while agreeing, "Oh yeah, I don't know how much songwriting we actually got done. It was fine. It was fun. She's in the band. She produces record and all this stuff," continued Chris, and praised his wife. "She's always been my greatest asset in this business, I think." While he gushed about Morgane being his greatest asset, the singer highlighted the challenges of working together as a married couple. "It is really unique and hard sometimes because we're married too," admitted the star, while adding, "So I'm not going to pretend that doesn't enter into it. We've been married 17 years at this point," concluded Chris, gushing about their almost 2-decade-long marriage. Morgane Stapleton said she kind of stalked Chris. Morgane, who met Chris in 2003, also reminisced about their first date during a past few interviews. During an interview with Paste magazine in 2015, Morgane shared that when they were both working as songwriters at neighboring music publishing companies, she kind of stalked him for people. "I kinda did stalk him. A little bit," Morgane shared before adding, "I was friends with his song plugger, and I would go hang out in her office, like every day." In another interview with the Washington Post in 2015, Morgane shared that during that time, she would wait for Chris to arrive while sitting in her friend's office at Seagale Music. She shared, "We'd hear the jingle of his keys as he walked down the hall, and we knew he was coming to play us whatever new song he had written." Recounting their first date when Chris asked her for the songwriting session, Morgane confessed, "We didn't get much writing done that night.